Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emese from Everything Digital, and on this channel we talk about making money online, creating digital products and business finance. Today I thought that I would make a different kind of video inspired by Carter Sullivan. She does these kinds of videos amazingly. And today we will do April's monthly reset. There are some tasks that I do at the beginning of every month to get me more organized for the upcoming weeks. Today I thought that we would do this together. The first item on my to-do list today is to get my office a little bit cleaned up and organized. The next item is doing some admin work. I need to sign some papers, print some papers for my accounting, and also gather all the invoices from the month of March and send them off to my accountant. Then we will create our March goals. I have a bullet journal where I write out the goals for the next month. We have some interesting ones coming up. At the end, I will fill out my big whiteboard. This one was a game changer for me. I got it off the internet and it has a calendar on it. I can write it on with a marker and then erase everything at the end of the month and just reset everything. There I write all of my business meetings, all of the important stuff that I should not forget during the month of April. Let's get started. So let's start by tidying up my office a little bit. I want to show you the mess that we have here. So yeah, a lot needs to be cleaned up. It's not that great, but it looks decent now. So now let's move on to some admin work. My accountant sent me some documents that I have to sign. Here I have some invoices that I have to scan and send them to my accountant. And I also have to download a bunch of statements and invoices from the internet. So that's what we will do in the next few minutes. Yeah, I decided not to scan the documents. I just took a picture of them and I will send them in an email to my accountant. It will be just as good until they get the originals. That's that. Now let's go online and download all of the monthly statements and all the missing invoices that I have only in electronic format, and I will send them off to my accountant. So now that all of that is done, let's move on and set our goals for the month of April. So now let's talk about these goals. I will insert a picture here so you can follow along with me. So here are my April goals. The first category that I choose is business goals. The second one would be business finance, then personal finance, fitness, and some other personal goals that I want to achieve in the month of April. Let's start with business goals. Here I wrote that I want to finish 2 websites for my existing clients. I want to finish and launch my new website where I sell digital products. This website is a niche website for beauty influencers, beauty providers, and all kinds of people in the beauty space. And to get one new client, either for website or ads or design, branding, anything, just get one more new client for the month of April, because I don't have any other free spaces at the moment. I plan to expand and this way I can take on new clients, but at the moment this is my limit. Then business finance. For this section I have 4 goals. First one is to make at least 7,000 euros. The majority of this will come, of course, from my digital products business that I do on Etsy, both of my printable planner and editable template shops. Pay the tax bill. I put this one here on the goals list because I know that a big tax bill is coming up. I expect at least 1,000 euros to pay in taxes because I took out some dividends in the last month. I plan to do an expense spring clean, and I will evaluate what can I keep and what I am using on a day-to-day basis, and what is not serving me at the moment that I will cancel. I also filmed an April budget with me for my business, so if you're interested in my detailed budget, you can find the link below. So, I got interrupted and this is the next day, so let's continue with talking about the goals that I noted down yesterday in my bullet journal. And the last thing here would be to plan an internship budget. I'm really thinking about hosting an internship in my company this summer, 1 or 2 months, we will see, I don't know exactly yet. But I'm really thinking about it and I want to see how much it would cost me to do this internship. So that is one item on the list, to calculate the internship budget. And if I decide to do it at the end, then how and where and when it will be. The third section is personal finance. And here I have keep the expenses below the budget. In the last few months I went over budget, so I hope that this month I can be under. My weakest categories are clothing and groceries. We are not big on eating out, but I tend to go over on groceries. And of course I love clothes, so yes, I set a budget and I want to keep under that amount. And the next 2 things are related to investments. And the first one is to invest at least 500 euros in my TradeWheel account. This is my Romanian stock portfolio. It's going really well. I'm expecting huge dividend payouts in the month of May, so I'm really happy about that. And the last one is to invest at least 1,000 euros in my mutual fund with one of the local banks. They also pay out dividends and they pay every quarter. That's why I chose them. And these dividend payments will be very helpful in the upcoming months. In the Romanian stock market account, I will reinvest everything this year, but from the mutual fund account, I plan to subsidize our budget and pay for our upcoming bills because they are high. So the fourth category is called fitness. Here I wrote down to work out outdoors 2 or 3 times a week and to go to the gym twice. I have a personal trainer, so I go twice a week to work out with her. And on top of that, I would like to go out and run or do a walk here in the neighborhood 2 or 3 times a week. And the last one is to do a race. There is a race at the end of the month and I would like to go and finish that race. It will be 4 kilometers and yes, that's what I would like to do. And the last one is a personal category, and that would be to have 1 or 2 date nights. We will see how our schedule will allow this. I have 4 mommy and me dates, baby and me dates. There is a group where I go every week with my son. He's 1.5 years old and we play with other kids and I can chat with all the other moms. And the last one would be to spend more time with the family. I plan mainly for the weekends here to host a gathering or to go to some of our family members. We will see this as the month progresses. And the last part of my monthly reset is to fill out this whiteboard. This is a calendar. I can erase it every month, at the end of every month, and I can write in the dates, all of the important events that are coming up. So yeah, now let's do this together. So now let's add in all of the important events. On the 29th is the race that I talked about. So I wrote it there, the 4K cross. I know that I have a meeting with one of my clients at 2 o'clock. Yes, and we have guests on the 2nd coming, so today. And they leave on Sunday. And on Sunday we will go out to my mother-in-law. Every Tuesday and every Friday I have my meetings with my personal trainer, so I will write that. I will go to the gym from 10 o'clock. And my paydays are usually Tuesdays, so I will write in that too. I will put in here some money signs, because every Tuesday I get the payments from Etsy for my digital products. I will put $1 and the euro sign. And now on this section I have a whole column that is empty here, so you can see. And here on the top I will write my goals for the month. So I will write here goals. And the first one is to make 7,000 euros. The spring clean. And the launch of my own website, let's put the deadline the 30th. So if it will be earlier, then that would be great and amazing, but let's be realistic and push it to the end of the month. Now here I will also write some events that I know of for the next month, so for the month of May. And I will write here that in May, I know that on the 11th we are going to Budapest. There is a Two Cellos concert that I've been wanting to go to for ages now, and finally I got tickets for that. It's a 5-hour drive from here, so we will make a road trip out of it, and we will stay a few more extra days. That's that for now. If any other events come up, I will add them to this calendar. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video where I did my April monthly reset. These are the steps that I do at the beginning of every month to make my life easier during the month. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, it helps out a lot. Give it a thumbs up and hit the notification bell so you will never miss another video. See you in the next one. Bye bye!